Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Monday. Gee, many Christmas. That's what happens when you're looking at something that says Monday, but it's not Monday. How's it going? Happy Hump Day, everybody. We're going to go back to Outer Worlds starting tonight. Somehow this game got left off on the side of the road, if you will. So we'd started to play it a couple of months ago, I guess.
Host. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you, Misbehave. I think it might have been actually... It may have been the Extra Life Day when we started it. Thank you for the host, Misbehave. Welcome, everybody from the Hive. Yeah, I think we started it on that day and played it for a little bit, and I think a Mix It Up Monday and other games coming out, kind of one thing led to another, and it kind of got left off. So we're going to fix that starting today. I don't even remember how far through I am, but I know that the thing that we're going to do first is we're going to do the companion quest for Parvati. And then I think we've got one of the factions in the game is Sublight, and I think we've got a quest left to do for them.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make them feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
Hi. What's up, Ellie? Felix. Oh, hey, where is Parvati? She normally hangs out down there. Okay, don't bite the sun. That is the name of her companion quest. Parvati wants to surprise Junlei with a perfect date, and she needs your help to see it through. Parvati wants to smarten herself up for her date with Junlei. She's after specific supplies from a vendor on the Groundbreaker. Junlei is, I guess she's like the chief engineer, I guess, on the Groundbreaker. And one thing to note about Parvati is it's not that she doesn't have feelings for people. She doesn't like people. She's asexual. So the physical part of a relationship does nothing for her. She can get just as, and you'll see it, she'll get just as excited and just as giddy about another person as anybody else would. There's just no physical attachment, if you will, to that.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Thank you very much. And I tend to take... Okay, first off, Parvati goes with me everywhere. She's my girl. And the other companion will generally depend on where I'm going. Like when we're going to Groundbreaker, generally it's going to be Ellie, because we picked up Ellie on the Groundbreaker. And when we go to Monarch, it will be, oh God, what's her name? Neoda? Is that her name? Nyoka. Because that's where we got her. So, and those are my two main, companions. All right, let's see. I want to change out the scope on this thing. Oh, where is it? Deadeye. I don't like it having quite as much. I have 8 of the damn. See, super. Have on it exacto sight. Post armor. Damage dealt plus 15%. Six times zoom. Dampen move, offer more accurate shots. Weapon range, 25%.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
Happy Wednesday! Got the right one? No, I don't. Like that one either. Modify.
We got a host. Welcome,
Thank you for the host. Thank you both for the host. Thank you, Misbehave. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you guys very much. Okay, where is... No, I don't want to... I get used to the menus again. Okay, that's the one we want. Want a scope. Spread. Super scooper. 2 times. Maybe the two.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
Hey! Ah, crap, I didn't change it. Oh, man, thank you. Thank you. Let me do that real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, that should... Or not. Didn't look like it updated. Okay, it did. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes when you do it on the website, it'll refresh automatically and show you what you changed it to, but it didn't do it that time, so... Active range. Yeah, I prefer the smaller. See, that's a 2 times. I don't know. We'll try that one. There's not going to be a whole lot of shooting in this anyway. In this part. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned, Parvati goes with us everywhere. And because we're on the Groundbreaker, we take Ellie with us. Parvati is basically my heavy. I think she's got all the heavy armor and helmet and stuff, and she has the hammer. Oh, she is awesome. I was really disappointed when Ashley Birch didn't win the best performance or whatever it was award for her. I mean, I'm sure Mads Mikkelsen did a bang up job in Death Stranding, but alright, so we've got a shot for cleansing products because we've got her. Got to get her all presentable. Let me know if the volumes are okay, please. It's been a while since yeah, she is. I mean, it's not just the character too. It's
This is Halcyon News. We
you know, the emotion.
for the following story. Do you have what it takes
And just the way that she talks
from the dangers of alien bombs?
when she's all excited and worried and giddy and all of that stuff.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
My engineer is looking to do some deep cleansing and wants to impress Chief Junlei.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner.
Scrubby brush.
A nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Refurbished ship. We're trying to get that smell out of her. Let's see. Rosish. When it comes to romance, you can't go wrong with the classics. How about mock apple and cinnamon? Parvati sweet just like a pie. An engineer might like it refurbished ship, scrubbed parts and all that. Got a preference, Parvati? Which is probably the one we'll pick. We'll let her pick it. We'll talk it over and get back to you. She'll make me pick it.
We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
Old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny, moe it.
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
All right, we'll go with rosish.
We didn't have anything rosish in Edgewater. I heard it smells real pretty, though.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
She's supposed to have at least a moderate amount of Kaylee from Firefly in her.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
Ripe. Whew.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Saltuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Woohoo! Level up hype! Buy a dustback casserole. It's Rizzo's. You see, I can never remember where you get into the ship. You know, when you start the game up and it's got this shows the ship flying through space. I can never remember where you get on it. Looking at it from that view. Where the door is in relationship to the rest of the ship. All right, where are we going
I
now?
believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
And that's what the Groundbreaker looks like from the outside. Oh, back to Monarch. Stellar Bay, I think she said.
We're
We
now
pretty
in
much
orbit
cleaned out
above
everything
Stellar
on
Bay,
Monarch,
Captain.
at least the major stuff. And like I said, because we're on Monarch now, we'll take Nyoko with us.
Good luck, Captain.
Ellie? Our drunken heavy gunner. I love the one when you come back to the ship and Ada says, "Oh, hey, Captain, Nyoka's drunk." Surprise! So how was everybody's Wednesday? Everybody have a good hump day? Did I land in the right place? I did, indeed. Yeah, yeah, he's a bit of a smartass. I haven't taken Sam out at all yet. I can't remember if I've done Felix's companion quest or not. I'm playing, not right now, but back when I was playing it before. I've got this on Game Pass. I have Game Pass Ultimate on Xbox, and you get both the console version, which I'm playing tonight, plus the PC version as part of that. And normally the first party studio games would have what they call Play Anywhere, which means you have cross save capability.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay
But I guess because Obsidian was purchased by Microsoft after this game came out, this one does not have that, so get the double dip, as it were, as far as, achievements and stuff like that, so. Shh. We'll just walk right in here and talk to this guy.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Or is everyone in this town chicken-livered? Or why would you admit that to anyone? Or get a grip, fella. Sorry.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Oh, how's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying.
We'll chat him up a little bit first before we get down to business. Ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
You forgot stabbed. That's also a possibility.
Well, thank you for reminding me. As if I weren't already destined for an early grave.
Alright, why did you decide to stay in the first place?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long.
You company folk are all the same. Choose to stay, then complain about the choice you've made.
How was I supposed to know it'd turn out like this? It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Seems like you'd want more than centimeters. Or you've got a real negativity problem. The bottom choices, as I recall, are pretty much the smart-ass choices.
I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown.
Alright, let's get down to business. How about that casserole?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, Everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Ooh, 3,000 bits. Holy crap. What is my intimidate? I just leveled up, too. Maybe we can dump enough in there to get it up to 55. Not that we don't have enough money for it. It's not that.
Sure, just let me know. Lucky you.
Lucky you. Let's check that. We do have enough. Indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll bump the other 5 to persuade. And we'll admit those changes. What about perk? Let's see what. I think we've already got all the ones for carry weight. Unlock the ability to fast travel while... How did I not already have that? Let's try this again.
You stuck around. If you got the bits, check the menu for the latest prices. Inflation's terrible out here.
You take me for an idiot? No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again. Try harder.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
All right, I'm glad you saw it. Well, we got 33% off, I guess. 2,000 bits. Much more reasonable. Well, it's really not, but...
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
Just a gurgling.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Let's see. Oh, gotta get her. All right.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain. Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me.
Close.
I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
I don't got nothing. See, that's like Kaylee to a T right there. I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain. You have anything particular in mind, or you're fine as you are. What do you want now? We're not picking any of the bottom options here.
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Why can't we get to Byzantium?
Well, not today, no, but maybe someday. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident. Thanks,
all right,
Captain.
we'll go.
I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Aw. Why can't we go to Byzantium? Hmm. Let's see where. Let's see. Remember my way around town here. Where the ship is, I think it's over here. And we do have, speaking of Byzantium, we do have a quest for sublight, I believe. Chimera's last experiment, yeah. Okay. We'll try and go. We'll see what happens. If it told us the last time that I played why we may or may not be able to go there yet, I don't remember.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Let's see. It's not it. Monarch either. Okay, so why can't we? All right, well, maybe we have to do a story mission. Guess we do. Help broker deal with MSI and the Iconoclasts. The broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the Iconoclasts and MSI transmissions that are interfering with the use of the tower. Sanjar Nandi leads MSI out of Stellar Bay, and Graham Bryant leads the Iconoclasts out of Amber Heights. Earning their favor might convince them to stop transmitting. Complete the quest Bolt with his name for Sanjar to start earning MSI's trust, which is this one. Okay, well, I guess we do that. Let's take Sam. Let's take Sam out and see what Sam can do. Oh, and I am expecting a package, a second package. I got the first one already. A second package from Amazon sometime tonight, so I may have to step away for a minute. Go grab that off the porch. I don't like my stuff sitting on the porch any longer than necessary.
Who's the sweetest boy? Who is it?
Error. Unable to process the specific customer service request. Please repeat the order.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, really? Okay. arms building. Let's see where this is. Like I said, I've been to all three of the major locations already. Well, if you include Amber Heights. Before, I think I've been there. Maybe I was on PC. I did that part. Well, if he's tanky, then we've essentially got 2 tanks then, because that's pretty much how I have Parvati kitted out. It'll be interesting.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
I don't know what his companion ability is.
Green cycle capture.
Okay, there we go.
Stain.
I'll fix you right up!
Built. Scoured with
That's the last of
prejudice.
them.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize. Object is tuned to be speckless.
It seems like no matter what hammer I give her, it always sounds the same and looks the same.
Here we go! You got it, Captain! Sorry!
Sorry, for what?
Counting. 126 messes. 127 messes. 128 messes. 129.
Surely they put a ladder up here for a reason.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Snarl like I wrapped it on. There you go. Get extra XP for using those, so depending on the situation, it is certainly a viable option. Hello, who's in there? I don't think they've figured that out yet. Who are you? Or do the snarl. Let's do the snarl.
Get away!
Just messing with you.
Thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
Wow. I need to get in that room, but maybe I'll let you starve first? Holy crap. You got locked in? Ow. Or, well, I need to get in that room.
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Gross. Let's see. Seeing as you're trapped, you might as well answer a few things for me. Yep, I'm leaning that way. There must be a way to open it from the inside, or take a look around.
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
Who are you?
Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a raptidon on this void-forsaken hellhole that can catch me.
Well, then why were you...
I'm... Sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know?
About the iconoclasts.
Oh, that'd be my people. Graham and Zora and Milton and... I really miss them. You gonna let me out of here? I want to get back to Amber Heights.
So get locked in closets
My
often?
buddy locked me in here. I told you that. It was for my safekeeping, on account of raptidons wanting to munch on my head. But, I mean, okay, yes, fine. I get myself into sticky situations. It's just part of the life, all right? Sometimes you gotta hide in a trash can so you don't get eaten by monsters. Oh, neither was I. Who'd hide in a trash can? Gross.
For the Bolt 52.
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead. Get me out of here! What do you mean? It's locked.
Right, but okay, let's try the handle. Turn it upward and...
Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul!
Oh my god. Boy, she's a bright one.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
She looks like a younger version of, what's her name? Gladys? The lady we got the perfume from? Okay. You sure you're okay to travel? Or, normally when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble. We're not worried about that. Yeah, just beat it.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Yeah, we'll take it.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Try this one first. Surely you have something on you.
Afraid not, lady. Gotta pack light if I'm gonna run away from monsters.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Wow. Whisper Quiet Muzzler and a Hunter Kit. Increases your ranged weapon skills. Ooh, it's not bad. A flamethrower we've already got. One of those. One of the nice things that one of the things that I really love about this game that you saw right there. Skyrim and Fallout. Companions are blocking the door, you ain't getting out. You got to get them to move somehow. But in this game, you just walk right through them. Don't block you.
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Here goes nothing. That's the last of them.
Oh wow, I guess he's got a
Incoming.
kind of
Here we go.
Oh wow, she used something other than her hammer. Big ones will normally have stuff other than meat on them. or hide. Not big enough, I guess. Okay, wipe out any terminals in the building. That was optional, so let's go back in. Probably go for. I don't even know why I bother picking up a lot of these liquors. I hardly ever use them. One of the things that they said about this game when it came out was it's probably easier than you think it is. If you would normally play something on normal, you should probably play it on hard. Oh, it's not. But I started it on normal anyway. Okay, view executive reviews. Loading last document. Ah, executive review for Sanjar Nandi. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, he does like to talk, delegation, and idea generation. Which is probably why he has what's her name as his assistant. Let's see, we did that one, right? Graham Bryant. Oh, spoof login credentials. Executive review for Graham Bryant. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack, he's the leader of the iconoclasts, has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Dora Erickson, is that assistant? Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentation supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. You can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend promotion. Okay, delete them all. Okay. Damn. Take it all. take it all and sort it out later. This is some of the detection on things that are at about chest level needs to be improved. Be a little finicky. Buffing it'll be just as fast traveling, probably.
Reminder, unit modifications performed by unauthorized technicians are not authorized by the parent company.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. Doesn't it feel better to locomote without grit in your gears?
To gain authorization credentials, an engineer must be registered as the unit's designated caretaker. Do you wish to assign yourself this designation, engineer?
You asking me to be your minder? I suppose you can't be any more complicated than an autoloader. All right, I'll do
Hey,
it.
Sovereign, how's it going?
Updating
Welcome.
registration.
Happy Wednesday to you.
Updating. Updating.
Ding!
Ding. Holcomb Parvati is now responsible for the SAM unit's maintenance. Designated caretaker. There is a rock in this unit's tread. Removal of foreign debris requested. Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5
years. Let's see, what am I carrying? I'm carrying... I don't remember what my melee weapon is. I have a an LMG assault rifle that it's not, I don't know if that's a sniper rifle that I'm currently using or not. Mid to long range scoped, some kind of long weapon. Oh, flamethrower. Oh, yeah, regular assault rifle. Okay. That's what I'm gonna check this girl's name when we go back in here, see if that was her. I think it was. No, it's not her. Celia. Oh God, this guy's a piece of work.
What can I do for you?
I found your review on a terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Sorry, it was already open. You could have told me what was on that terminal. Or a smartass response is, yeah, you sent me to a Raptidon infested mess. Clean up after you. Oh yeah, you probably could have told us what was on it.
Yes, but then you would have known. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth,
left kidney.
my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Oh hey, there's actually an option for that, your left kidney.
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. Apparently not.
Who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
Yeah, in charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
They should have gotten, I can never remember the actor's name. He's the guy that voiced Tan in Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda. He would have been great in this role. That sniveling weasel voice that he has. Or at least that Tan has. And you've made it work. It's more than anyone can say for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else? Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Okay, let's see. How exactly is a data cartridge going to help? Or you made it sound like you were sending me after a weapon.
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Yes, finally, the board will get their comeuppance. Or spare me the details and just tell me what comes next. Or let me guess. Paperweight. Or, so you do want to go against the board. Don't be ridiculous. Let's see. One of the first two.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
Okay, I can get behind that. Or just tell me what you're planning. Or the smartass remark is, promise me that once I've helped you with Monarch, with this, MSI will stop its broadcasts. Not really a smartass remark that time. Let's go with the middle option. Tell me what you're planning.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjar, you sly dog. What does this mean for me?
You really think so? I admit, I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk. Yep, my skills are good. Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Watch it with the you people. What exactly do you mean by that, sir? Close enough.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Think I already know where this facility might be? Okay, really? Okay, or infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sure, easy. I'm on it.
I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
Alright, so I know where Catherine is. Be down here, and Fallbrook is over here. Oh, is that where that is? Okay. Been there before. Let's go look there. There was a, what they call it, the gloop gun, I think is where that is. Was. I should have made sure that this was moved onto the SSD. I don't know if it is or not. Get some of those load times reduced. Yeah, I think we've been here. There's nobody shooting at us. Deadeye assault rifle, that's what it is. That's what I'm carrying. Hacking skill too low. Right. Optional UDL labs. Terminal keycard. Need launcher 2. Purple very much. Excuse me, sir.
Look out!
Cycle complete.
The dude was pretty oblivious. Aha, keycard. God, I am such a pack rat. Jeez, Merry Christmas. Oh, trust me. Trust me, I have played Borderlands. I have played them all. They most definitely are the end of me. That and Diablo. Diablo both. Okay. Research data. Let's see, this terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with 237 clearance. If you are reading this without clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action. including, but not limited to, fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporate policies and values seminars, revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Search data. Project name Lorem Ipsum. I wonder if they meant to leave that in there. Status in progress. Authorization A237 clearance. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a primary site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Yeah, well, Lorem Ipsum is, it's a way to generate random text, like when you're designing web pages and stuff like that, or you know, stuff like that. I think is it Latin? I don't remember what the actual language is, but it'll just generate random stuff. You can go, I think loremipsum.com, I think, is a website where you can tell it how much you want and stuff like that for working on layouts and things. Transfer files to external tape. Oh. Okay, well. Maybe it was an either or. Forged device detected. Messages. From N. Sanders. Mr. Valdez. Just reporting in to let you know the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into. So the data is coming in, but this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we'll all get sick of expired Christy bits. Or was it Sisty bits? From R. Valdez. Sanders, it's supposed to smell awful. That's the point, and I don't care what sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once you've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Last one. And come up with a better name for the project. Something flashy and catchy, but that the rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my bosses asking me what I'm forgetting to... why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Now, let me see if I can... Maybe not. Yeah, there you go. That's one of them. There's all you got to do is just do a Google search for Lorem Ipsum generator, and you'll come up with a whole bunch of different sites that'll do that kind of stuff. All right. Okay, back to Sanjar. I see they still haven't fixed The panning speed on the map is incredibly slow. Yeah, like I said, it's usually used by layout designers, web pages, stuff like that, just to generate some random text to fill up space. I'm a programmer. So I know I do some UI stuff as well, so I'm familiar with what things like that are. Yep. Yes, I do. I write software for a living. Indeed. Been doing it for, let's see, since 80...
Grease stains detected traveling on an organic substance in the immediate vicinity.
87.
Nuh-uh. I just washed these coveralls last week. They're still spick and span.
So, 33 years?
Preparing
And a programmer?
for deployment.
Sam,
No, I don't know Python.
Sam,
I know enough to be
I see
dangerous,
you pointing
but
that
that's
thing my
about
way.
it.
What did I just say?
Cancel cleaning schedule?
Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with a little mess. But I appreciate the gesture. I suppose.
That conversation.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Okay, we can hand it over, or we can say not so fast. What are these reformations you're referring to? Reformations, what? Are you going to reformat everyone's file? Oh my god. Oh, did I say I had a data cartridge? It's just what I call my lifted. Oh my god.
We got a host. Welcome, everyone.
KG, thank you for the host. How's it going? Hello, haven't seen you in a while. Happy hump day to you. Although for you, it's probably Thursday by now. Hey, how's it going? Come to think of it, maybe I don't. Let's see. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to give him the data with no questions asked? Or do we want to find out what he's talking about first? Let's do that.
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Ooh, I wonder what happens if we actually don't give it to him. Say I had a data cartridge? That's just what I call my poopy. I was trying to see if... I don't remember if Skyrim did it, but I know that Fallout 4 allowed you to make a save in the middle of a conversation. But apparently this one does not. Let's try that.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL
I
or
guess
not?
we're going to be forced to give it to him.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
You think if we talk to those iconoclast folks, they'd do the same?
Was there anything else?
I should go. Let's see, how are we looking on our weight? 60 pounds. So we don't have to... Moving mattress back into the bedrooms? Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Either flooding or visitors. Alright, so. See, we were trying to... That could be painting too. Trying to get to Byzantium. Don't remember. God, oh my God, I can't believe they haven't fixed this. Entirely too slow. We'll try it again. I didn't see a objective marker, so because what we're trying to do, what we intended to do at the beginning of the stream, what we're trying to do is get Parvati's companion quest done. But we have to go to Byzantium.
Report. Bioka is drunk.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Can't get there yet, I guess. Oh, it's entirely too slow. Oh, okay, new carpet. Nice. All right, so I guess we haven't we haven't done the right things yet. To allow us to get to Byzantium. So, all right, so we're gonna have to continue on this path, I guess. Extra pop.
You been watering my plants, Sam?
Cannot process the command watering.
I mean, cleaning. You been cleaning my plants?
Sanitization of photosynthesizing organisms is outside of this unit's operational parameters. Service cannot be rendered as requested. Designated caretaker.
Just try not to clean the walls and the floor and my bed and the ceiling too, all right?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Yeah, that's what I had to do. That's what I had to do in this house when I bought it. It took me I had to do it in stages, but when I bought the house, it had old Berber carpet in it. And probably, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, I replaced the stairs, the hallway out here, and the living room, replaced all that carpet with hardwood. And then a couple of
Whoops,
years ago,
hold
I
on there,
finally got
Sam.
around to
You got some schmutz on your chest.
doing all the bedrooms.
Did your SAM unit get dirty on the job? Simply initiate SAM's self-cleaning mode. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, nuh-uh. You keep that nozzle to your own self.
You know, you get a little tired of dusting like every 2 or 3 days.
Sanitization incoming!
Incoming! But yeah, I finally got tired of doing all that. It's somebody do the same guys did the rest of the house. Oh, Amber Heights, that's right. Yep, that's where they are. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Ugh. Used to be, was it here? No, I think it's over in front of Fallbrook. There's a vendor out at the crossroads. Probably make a save.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Uh-oh. A
In it,
pamphlet.
you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Who are the Iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
About Raptidons or Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
I'm here to talk to someone about your broadcasts. One big happy family, huh? I'm just looking for work. Do you have a boss or a leader or something? Let's try that one.
Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
About Graham?
Why, he's our founder.
Well, you said that already.
Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
About Zora?
Well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Oh, nice. Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Here and not in Stellar Bay.
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Bronson.
Welcome to
Merchant.
the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
I'm Cheryl. You run a store out here?
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
A quartermaster for the iconoclast? You're a chef. Handyman, huh? You fix things around here? Let's see. Let's start at the top.
We gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Anything you need help with?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Okay. Simple enough. I'll let you know when they're done. Wow, things are really falling apart here.
I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
He got 8? Okay, where's this terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Thanks for the tip. Excuse me.
Disarray
All right, let's see.
level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
Alright. Odd jobs. These.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same. Nuh-uh.
Get the damn tickle in my throat. I hate that. Yeah, I've been sick myself, so my my sleep schedule was all messed up there for us. So this guy's got a name, so he's got to be somebody that I can get something from.
Never seen you before.
New here?
Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If
For
you
the house,
can't,
KG.
get to
Thank
the
you.
bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice.
Terrible.
Sit at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
Heartbreak? What happened to you
A
here?
great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? Might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
Lots of people getting eaten here, I guess. Yeah, I had, let's see, 2 weeks ago, I had a bad cold. Possibly the flu, I guess. And about the time I was starting to get over that, I got strep throat. That was last week. Well, now I'm over the strep throat part of it. And I just got a little bit of the cough left over. A little bit of the tickle left in my throat. Otherwise, I'd be back to 100%. Yeah, it's the first time I've had strep throat. I don't want it again. Mercenaries, they do.
Mostly we protected folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
You want mementos? What, photographs or Then what if they're still alive? Or can't you find them yourself? Yeah, I would, but... What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
Oh, mementos?
Thereabouts. Getting on in years, kid. Things ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright, one lockbox coming up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Hunter Outpost. Alright, let's finish up these jobs here. Since they all look like they're here. Then we'll go get this guy's lockbox. Oh, maybe not. Workbench. Marked magazine, and this copy of Dissident Hunter. Courtesy! Thank you for the resub. 7 months. Can we get some hype? For Courtesy, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for your support. It's very much appreciated. Okay, in this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of the villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them. No, that's fine. I want to make sure that they can be heard. Now, normally it's good enough. You can steal something as long as
Entering quiet mode.
As long as they don't actually see you do it.
What was that?
Dang, that's impressive.
As long as they don't actually see you do it, then you can get away with it. So. Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I try. I do my best. Ooh, this. Steel heavy machine gun. Okay, so it was upstairs. How do we probably have to do some platforming? Get up there. Go around the back. Ouch. These guys have got to be pretty incompetent that they can't get up on the roof just to flip a switch. Okay, guardhouse communications. Where is that? Oh, that's actually quite a ways away. Alright, well, we're going to help them, so... Oh, that's where we are. Oh, what?
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
I don't remember what we've got to do to get access to Byzantium. Here we go. Marauder hooligan.
No hard feelings, okay?
To take out the truck. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Oh, Parvati going after somebody.
Here I go! It's nothing personal, I swear.
Whoa.
Bag required. Centrifuge mode activated.
Okay, sounds good. I don't even know if we need any of this meat. No, we'll just leave it. Scour some of these other buildings first. We're getting pretty close to the weight limit again. Locked or barred. Let's see, what can we sell? I said I don't use the the drinks very much at all. $13 of those? Holy crap. Dexterity. Damn, extra damage. Mind attributes. 10. Crap. 30 minus 1. Chocolate bars. That's more for the weight than anything. Ah, sell junk. Alright, 261. Turn back to Bronson. We gotta go do the lockbox next.
What are you buying? I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
375. Alright, that is done. Increase our standing with them. You can see the standing you have with each faction here on the reputation screen. Your character. How much negative, how much positive. Depending on, you know, obviously the choices that you make and the things that you do. We diverted the power to the deserters earlier in the game, so that's why they are positive and these guys have a bunch of negative on them, so. Oh, let's see, map. No, journal. Let's see, where is... There you go, little Memento. Oh my god, this is so painful. Can't believe they still haven't fixed that. It's been that slow since the game came out. Right.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Together.
Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
Rock'em sock'em robots. Oh! Nice job, Sam.
Everyone all right?
Use the right stick to pan out the map. Alright, yeah, I guess relative It doesn't move the cursor any faster. It's just that it has a smaller area to traverse. All right, that makes sense. Thank you. Too bad there's not something like a... Just go ahead and pick up everything within like 10 feet of me. I don't care what it is, I'll just pick it all up. And a message, electronic log. Someone left a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used this outpost. Some names like Lamont and Delilah are at the top of the list. Some names are crossed off, only to be added later as if that person left and rejoined. Of particular note is that the name Ash, is nowhere to be found. Primary drive has been corrupted. Access is limited to the two most recent entries recorded. From Delilah. PJ says you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know that I'll ever be able to pay you back, but thank you. From Lamont. E. Don't mention it. I'm attaching coordinates for the waterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. Are they gonna desert, I guess? Oh. Get over. Guess I gotta go round. Ouch. I love the way she does that when I crouch.
Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill Germans. You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. Resuming passive mode.
Boozing it up. Boozing it up by the campfire. Ammo. Bits.
set to industrial step.
You got it, Captain! Sorry!
Uh-oh, that's not good. Sublight plug. Skeletal remains. The remains of these bones show the telltale signs of a mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skulls, while weathering on some of the fragments suggest passage through some beast's digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. Right, 700 meters, we're not going to hoof that.
How you doing, Sam?
Oh, repair that weapon. That here in a second.
I'm drinking here. Move yourself on. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
What's your story?
It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
Interesting. What is this lie? Strength and bet I can outdrink you. Let's do that.
Kid, I ain't got but half a liver left. And what's there don't work so good, and I can still drink you under the table. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance. I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so, I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the hot pole. You know what that is?
No idea.
This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus,
called tidal,
the other always facing
tidally
away.
locked.
Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off assloads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcano's so high the peaks are in space.
Damn. If there's no air, how did you survive? Or, so it's hot, it's high, and there's no air. Or not much. Nice views, though. Sounds like a boring place. Nothing could live there.
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse, though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock.
Oh, we did it!
Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment, put my ear to the ground.
Oh, okay, and?
I wonder now if I imagined it. Trick of the air, the heat. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down, far off, irregular. Tap, 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 tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
You made that up. You had me going there for a minute. Good story. Definitely worth the drink. That's fucking terrifying. Definitely worth the drink.
I don't like to tell that one sober. Get the shake something fierce. When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us with gravity, or wings getting stretched. You know,
On the body.
a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
Bought themselves a ticket off-world, but they were attacked while waiting for it. Yep. Not exactly clear on the details. They just found a lot of body parts. We'll tell him the truth.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yes, this part. Yeah, thing is, I found a list of agents in that outpost. You aren't on it. Or we could just give it to him. I did. Here you go. Let's go with this one, see what he says.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
You abandoned them. They died out there.
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Even old Manta is past.
Hmm. 25! Level up hype. Okay. Oh, hey, Parvati and Sam leveled up. Nice. What can we do for them? Heal to 25% when downed. Plus 3% armor rating, or 3 armor rating for 10 seconds. When this companion takes damage, they gain some armor for a short time. Status effect inflicted by this companion's abilities lasts longer. Showtime damage, that's their, when she does like the hammer, for example, that's her companion ability, or showtime. Extra 25% damage for 5 seconds after performing it. Let's do that one. A 20% chance to reset the ability after a kill. Let's see what Sam... I've been given Sam many? I have, actually. Okay. Give him the same one. Oh, on ability use. That might be actually a better one to give. Parvati have that one? Nope, she does not. Alright, the next one we'll have to give her that one. Now for moi. Let's see, what do we have here? Sneak hack. Guns. She doesn't use... She uses long guns like 95% of the time. I don't know that we've even... Well, we probably put a couple of points into defense. That's it. Persuade, intimidate. Stealth, lockpick. Action range when crouched. Let's put them all in here. Sneak up to 60. All right. Yeah, we need to get a save here. When I make
What's
my
occupying your
saves, I
brain troops
try
today,
to
Sim?
put something... This is one of those good games that will put an image of what the screen looks like when you make your save, so that way if you need to reload it for whatever reason, you can have something to distinguish it from some of the other ones. All right, let's see. Bench. Where was the bench? Let's fix everybody's stuff. Need it. Right. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go up here. Talk to Graham, right? Was that his name?
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a manticore.
Enjoy doing your nails. Okay, now the big question is, what color? No, we're not stealing stuff.
A manticore.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Hi. Dora first.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
Ooh, board games. What are they playing? I don't recognize that.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the
Welcome, sir. What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer
Lord of the
strength
Rings.
of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules
I approve.
and red tape of a corporate structure.
Not that you need my
We do
approval
seem
or
to burn
anything.
through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak. Yep. Want to know more about your teachings? I'll be about the iconoclast, so we'll get all the background and lore on these guys that we can get from him. Then we'll ask him to do what we need him to do.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
The eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Even OSI? Their members similarly divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him.
Okay. So, Sanjar betrayed you. You turned to religion, and now here we are. Or, his workers enjoy much more freedom than those of the board. Reasonable? And then me, I brush with death, and I don't believe any of this. Yeah.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another is that misfortune often brings opportunity. I found my path through the tragedies of my past.
You believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
Right, but what started it all?
Questions like these are distractions. It doesn't matter whether an entity sparked the universe or not. Only by pursuing the eternal truth will we find these and other answers. All right.
Heard people mention an Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
We won't push it.
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
Tell me about your guys.
The iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Okay. But it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant. From what I've seen, I have to agree, anarchy would be better. Is this why the board has cordoned off Monarch? Then, well, the rest of the colony thinks your way is insane. He didn't really say anything about anarchy, but...
This is not anarchy.
Yeah, see?
Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. Why have you come? All right. Why have you come?
Double speak.
Stop. No.
No.
Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Choices are, your broadcasts aren't working, nobody is listening, or you really think the board's going to let its citizens listen to your propaganda, or do it or I'll force you to. Because we're not picking the last one, that's for sure. Let's pick the middle one.
They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
Options. I've been around the colony and I've never heard it, which is true. It's not that it's not getting out, it's that the people who hear it don't care, or science allows us to pick. You're only transmitting on a single radio frequency and very few people can receive it. Or, look, I don't really care how effective it is. I just need the tower quiet. We'll pick the science option.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Sounds fair to me. Or, hold on. You saying you want to print propaganda in their magazines? Or you can take time to consider it, or just attack him. It's too much work. Lola would pick the last option. Hold on. You're saying you want to print propaganda in their magazines?
Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
All right, I'll help. Or you're starting to sound like a bitter writer. We'll help the guy.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet.
Huxley's the woman that was in the room. She got locked in the room.
Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I was talking about. Huxley, the runner from the northern ruins. I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Okay, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Okay. Now we won't steal from press rollers.
What you thinking about, Sam?
Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a video somebody speed ran this game in like 12 minutes. What's even more interesting, there's also another video with that video in it where the developers are watching the video and commenting on it as they go. Okay. This way. Try to. No, you spelled it right.
That'd be for me.
Miles. Can I help you, sir?
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Well, excuse me. Okay, what's going on here? I need to get inside. Let me handle this, and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine. What's going on?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
Supposed to meet someone here. That's what? Or what's wrong with the generator? Or why are you out here fixing a generator in the middle of nowhere? Need to get inside. What's wrong?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted. Pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
Thank you for the warning. You're just standing around this fence, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it? Yeah, let's pick that one.
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review. I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Relax, the squad is gone. Or do you have a moment to talk about our salvation through the order of scientific inquiry? They're gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you anyway?
I'm Cheryl. Graham sent me to collect supplies. Which is the truth.
Finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Get them from her, or do we buy them out of the machine? Hey man, if it ain't nailed down, it's not marked red, so it's free for the taking. Oh. Red containers have ammo in them. Kit. No, it's just a standard. Standard machine.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave.
Goons.
But thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar ban you from working with the iconoclasts? Yeah, he did that. Why have you been helping Graham? Where will they get their supplies now? Okay. Sanjar.
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
Well, they get their supplies
Law
now.
help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Let's see. Do we want to be on Graham's good side, or do we want to be on Zora's good side? What do you guys think? I don't know if it makes a difference or not. It might not. I'm leaning towards the extra food and medicine. Yeah. Let's do that.
I always took that woman for the sensible type.
Choose Zora. Yeah.
Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
That's the plan.
You ever think about death, Sam?
You won't find a more highly effective nor highly efficient automechanical fine-tuned to neutralize noxious contaminants on Halcyon's market. SAM units are reliably certified at killing filth dead.
We gotta be put in this universe to do more and kill. We gotta.
What? Sorry.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Ask him about the Van Noys first.
You needn't concern yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Here's your
Thank
roller,
the
Zora
Eternal
got the
that
rest.
someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Yeah. Let's see. These are essentially the same thing.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
What's next? Time to fix up the printing press then.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Spreading the word has to be priority number 1. Otherwise, how can this movement grow? Or should have sent them after backing Zora up, right? Or do you two ever stop bickering? So I guess we're picking who we're supporting here.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Do everything I can.
Hey, Sam. Initiate experimental mode, girl talk.
Girl talk.
Failed to initiate sequence. Please define girl.
Still some kinks to work out.
Wow, 681. That one's way away from here. Oh, that's out in the middle of nowhere. Right. Looks like the closest place is back here. Gonna hoof the rest. All right, we're still 400 meters away.
Hey, Sam. Knock, knock.
Error. Please specify door.
You're supposed to say who's there. Well, that's a start. Keep him quiet, Cap.
Okay.
Performance evaluation. Sanitization incoming.
Right. Is that the only time that they do it?
That will leave a stain.
Here goes nothing.
Bam. guys doing all right back there?
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled. Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Sam, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Oh man, literally blew that guy apart. Progressed, okay. Nice. Get these bodies here and then head up the hill. Kind of disappointed we didn't get to do Parvati's companion quest. It really is good.
Take out the trash. Object is tuned to be speckless. This area has been sanitized.
Wrecked him.
Are you two okay?
Looks like you're past at an end.
What's up?
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Okay, Graham sent me. I'm here to secure printing press. If you guys are going after the printing press, then yeah, I'm here to help. Zora sent me to look for guys. Sorry, once I get you out safe, I'll see about that press. Here to secure printing press, but that can wait. Get you out of here. Let's do the Zora thing.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Okay, we'll see if we can find him. Never-ending quests.
Ready to neutralize and sanitize.
I'll fix you right up!
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Oh. No. I don't know why it does that. Got plenty of battery. Doesn't matter which one. Okay, the medic is over there, so.
Centrifuge mode activated.
You got it, Captain!
Scoured with prejudice.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Trauma kit. Got a, I forget what they call those. The weapons with background. Special weapon. Euthanasia kit. Long guns? Like a shotty. Shooting for the head is merciful. Printing presses in here.
Fan coming up.
I see a nail!
I see a nail.
Nothing personal, I swear. Deft hands, Cap.
You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Here I go! Nice one!
Great.
Get away from my Parvati. Looks like it's upstairs. Stairs are there. Here. Oh, I guess I'm over encumbered. Yeah, you see that little next to the health bar, you see that spider. And you see that little weight thing. Means I'm over encumbered. I can fast travel, but I just can't run. Oh, hi.
Centrifuge mode activated.
Here goes nothing.
Don't mess with us.
Don't mess with us. I'm over encumbered and I'm still picking everything up. Okay, Terminal. Terra 1 Publications, a subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics. Count R. Rodriguez. Available messages. 1. Hazard Clause. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included. Let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. We are leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and, operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. Halcyon Referendum number 207. Terra 1 Hazard Clause. Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board. Public Notice number 117. On the issuing of a hazard clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as the public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the sustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment. It's defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. We'll just leave their Bitcoin everywhere. There's the terminal. Run roller, install rollers, and run diagnostics. Okay. System restarted. We have fixed it! We did it! Retrieve Zora's team, which we'll do on the way out. System restarted. Equipment alignment successful. Press number 6. Oh, operational. Right.
We did it! We did it!
We did it! Yay! And now begins the slow walk back to Graham. Unless there's a vending machine out here somewhere. Can at least get rid of some of it. There's one right there. Other note. Oh my goodness. Final notice. Schuster C. Oh my goodness. I, Caden Schuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have known numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working in this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to the infestation of known insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave, the as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere. Number 3, the constant, unrelenting aggression for local wildlife. Number 4, persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur, which is all over the planet. Equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay, called tuna. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. Number 1, at my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. It sounds like a Bean Boozled. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered this exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. At my insistence, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one N. Ramnarim Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. Number 4, after a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. Number 5, at my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink cards, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you. Sincerely, Caden Schuster. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you may. You can either put them in general, or you can put them in media dump. Whichever one you want to put them in is fine. My God, even more stuff to pick up. It's everywhere. 438 Bitcoin.
Great work.
Thank you. Some smokes, stogies. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Terra 1 Publications, subsidiary of UDL, which we talked about before. UDL masks, old factory filters, replacement rollers. Shipment status. Masks. Masks are meant to for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Factory filters. Mr. Bolshoff. Focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. Oh, here's the urge. Oh, crap, I didn't scroll the other one. To whom it may concern, my boss is using an olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from this law-forsaken planet. Attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Placement rollers. We'll start at the bottom this time. From Bolshoff to UDL, to whom it may concern, the rollers in our printing press facility are degraded and will break soon. Attached a purchase order for the new ones. Sincerely, Barleen Dolshoff. There you go. Mr. Bolshoff, our records indicate that your facility is not due replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when that time comes. Next response. They aren't lasting as long because of the salter in this fucking air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. Mr. Bolshoff, according to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this bleeping air. Let's dump at least a little bit of this stuff off. There are certain pieces of clothing that I need to keep for later. I don't want to sell any of that stuff. Why I've been going through here. Let's see what. Oh my. You. I mean, look at this stuff. All these. First of all, I don't care about the melee stuff, so I get rid of those. Got many of those, so we'll sell the dupes. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you pick everything up. Good enough for now. Let's see. Oh god, level 1, level 16. That. Melee weapon. Get rid of any of that stuff just yet. Sell junk. 42,000 simoleons. The crew. They should still be back outside. Right out front.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Thanks for the help. Let's get you all home. Nothing like rampant carnage to get the blood flowing. See, that wasn't so tough. I don't know what you were worried about.
Yes, let's. Get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
He's dead, but we have the kit. You two just helped me clear out the printing press. Can't you help me find your man? No, that doesn't apply.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Get credit for that. Spray him. Got a couple minutes here. I don't know what's left with this quest after we talk to him. Probably turn off. He should stop the signals because we've done everything that we've asked him. He's asked us to do.
I'm thinking on my dad today. Do you miss Mr. Hawthorne, Sam?
While SAM units are mass-produced for economical purposes, the overall quantity is limited compared to other automechanical product lines. Because we understand our clientele is exclusive and discerning.
I guess you probably never met him, huh? Well, that's okay. You got us. We'll be your dad now.
We'll be your dad now. Alright, what are you two bickering about now? Dora first again.
Hey.
Hey.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Yeah, certainly tell him about the printing press eventually. If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here, which is true. Cruisers? You mean cruiser, right? Singular? There's only one. Try that.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Press is yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, they're on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Speak.
Woohoo!
From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay. Clinic. Oh, that's right. There was a wasn't there a building that had a, yeah, right. Maybe if we steal everything before she gets in here, that she won't notice.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I tried to ask him, but he wouldn't tell us.
Stella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out of town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Random door code doesn't sound useful. The Amber Heights gate. Yeah, what's the big gate out front here? Is there a different one? Why are we keeping this to ourselves? I don't get what's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems? What gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands. I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here.
Yeah, we found that out earlier.
He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end. I surely do, but it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Okay, we'll do it.
Just a warning.
Friday.
The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
On it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Taros. All right, let's grab a save right here in front of the clinic. Put it in a different slot. Okay. Right on time. It is 9 o'clock. That is it for the night, guys. Let's see. Thank you very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Thanks everybody. Thanks for the hosts, Misbehave and Chrissy. And Chrissy, thank you for the resub as well. It's very, very much appreciated. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Who do we have that's on right now? I don't see anybody. Of course, that's normal. Normal for me for Wednesdays, I guess. None of the people that I follow are typically on Wednesday, so we usually just call it a night from here. Let's see. I do have a Discord. I do also have a YouTube channel where I upload all of my videos and stuff when I'm finished, so you can catch up on anything that you've missed. I would appreciate a subscription there, a subscribe on YouTube. It would be awesome. I think I'm at like 96 subscribers. And if I can get to 100, then I'll be able to get a vanity URL so I don't have some gibberish for a URL. So if you like what you see, or you go there, follow that link there. If you like what you see there as well, I would appreciate that subscribe very, very much. Since there is no host or no, let's see, no raid tonight. There won't be that. So, all right, I guess we'll call it a night. Let's see. Yeah, I've already done all that. Misbehave. Let's see. Yeah, no stream tomorrow. Thursday nights are a night off. I've got an SSD I've got to put in the laptop, so I'll be busy. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back at 6 o'clock on Friday. We'll pick up right back here. We'll be on the books for 4 hours starting at 6 o'clock. So thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, and I'll see you on Friday.